So this is where we got up to with the bumper. Yeah, I decided to grind off the stitches, the cable ties. That's the new section on there. So I rubbed the whole thing down, filled all the scratches. I didn't worry too much about the ones underneath. But I took them off over here as well. I thought while I'm at it I might as well do a better job and just leave them. So I flatted the whole thing down now. And it's ready for, well, nearly ready for primer. I just have to give it a good, just make sure everything's good and give it a good wipe over. I'll have to bring it back in here to paint it. Meanwhile, I've been painting some other brackets and arms and things. This is for the headlight leveling sensor. It was really rusty and old and decrepit, so I dipped it into a solution of citric acid and screen wash, a little dash of screen wash, for about 36 hours or something like that. There was a little bit of rust left on this, but it's pitted, that's why it looks rough like that. But most of the rust did come off. And now it's kind of sealed with a paint job. Put some satin black on it. Here's another part of it. Couple of nuts. And the sensor itself is in here. I'll give that a good clean up, degreaser. I sprayed it all with silicone spray. Seals it and protects it. And I've got some new ball joints because they were really rusty. Well, here they are, right there. That's the old one. That's the new one, £1.99 for a pair of those on eBay. And here's the old captive nut, snapped right off. Locked solid to the nut. And one of the ball joints was broken completely off. That one there. So that wouldn't have been working. So I had to drill that. I had to flatten that, center punch it and drill it, and then put an easy out on it, extractor, and then I popped it out of the arm, the nylon female socket. So I'll have to put that all together once the paint's dried, and then hopefully it will work. Don't see why not. I had to cut the front bit of the plastic off of that, the nylon. There, you can see the gaiter on that one. But that one, I cut it off. So if I keep a good spray of silicone on it, it will last. Plus the ball joints are already treated with paint, so hopefully it will last. That looks a lot better than it did. Yeah, so all I have to do then is get that in primer, probably tomorrow, and then flat the primer. It's such a long enduring process painting, you know, just one bumper. I've been on this thing for many hours over the days, the last 2 weeks, and I still haven't even got any paint on it, but all the repairs are done now. It's strong, it's almost ready to put into a primer, so that's good. What else have I got? I've got a couple of wheels that I'm gonna repair, a couple of chunks in those. I got the under tray. I did get another one, but that's a different, that's from the 180, and I need the one with the 225. There's bigger vents in it compared to the 180. It's got two small little vents. It's got different profiles, and the 225 has an extra scoop there as well. I got the inner arches. I've given them a clean, ready to go back on. There's a bit of tar stuck on that, but that's hidden, so I'm not too worried about that. That's the left hand one. There's a little section missing along here, but I'm sure that'll be alright. I'll put it back on and see what it's like. I've got these wheels to repair. I've just got myself some tyre levers and new valves and things like that, so I'll take these tyres off. I'll do that myself, and then I'll refurbish these wheels and sand this down, and maybe put a little bit of aluminium filler in there, and then see if I can get the tyres back on without destroying the new wheel. So I've got a couple of other wheel replacement ones. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're much nicer, but even still, it's still got a gash out of it here. I got them fairly cheap, so that's better than the other one as well. The other one's got a bit bigger gash in it. So that's where we're at.